We're now going to talk about the evolution of a biomarker over time. To do this, go to Biomarker and open Session. You'll then see the entire evolution of the biomarker. As you can see, we've switched to reading mode. Up here, you can see the different sections, but if you switch to read mode, you can move the cursor point by point. So you can see the evolution of the different parts. At the bottom, you'll see a mark indicating the separations between each part. And you can change the zoom here to be a little more precise. For example, you'll go into the second part, the third part, and so on. So we'll start here. You can add events here. So when you add an event, if you click on it, you can say notable event because you did, for example, a certain action at that time. And so now, when you walk around, you see that there's a mark at the bottom that's there. And if you click on it, you can access that event again. You can also move this event by editing it like this, for example, by going elsewhere here and confirming it to Batman 41. There, you've moved it. You can use the events to note down things that concern your practice. And it will also appear in the summary of the different parts up there. So, you can see the evolution of the graph in several parts. If we go over here, we'll see the very short term, which is the curve on the blue background. This is the marker's instantaneous evolution. You have the medium term, the long term, and the very long term. The very long term gives you an average over time. So, you see, it takes about 90 beats to get it. What interests us quite often is the relationship between the very short term and the medium term. From time to time, the curve is above, and from time to time, the curve is below. And you can see that when the curve is below, we're in red. And when it's above, it's in green here. This also gives us information which is quite interesting for instantaneous evolution during tests, for example. You'll then find a summary of this information in the flower here, i.e. energy level, agitation level. And once again, you can do this part by part to see the evolution of the different sections.